Hi! How are you? So, Metroid Prime 4 was announced and... Metroid is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. From the 2D games like Zero Missions, Super Metroid, Dread, to the Prime series. No se te ocurra mencionar esa porquería. These games mean a lot to me. They have been a great part of my life. Metroid Prime in my childhood, Zero Missions, Super, and Prime 2 in my teenage years, and the rest of them in my current adulthood. I've always been fascinated by the universe they create. The Choso, the Galactic Federations, the Space Pirates, to the different worlds you visit like Talon 4, Ceres, SR-388, and of course, the Queen herself, Samus. So, if you allow me, I would like to share my thoughts, opinions, and overall love to this franchise. I want to talk about every single Metroid game. At least the ones that I have. I don't have all of them. Al menos aún no. But that's not gonna stop me. All of these games have something unique that makes them so appealing. So, why don't we start with the very first game? Cronológicamente hablando. Oh, and for all of those who are new to the franchise, I hope these videos can work as a guide and a brief explanation of the games and its universe so that you don't have to go completely unprepared into the new game that awaits us. The remake of the original game. This was a game I kind of feel a bit guilty. I sort of stole a friend's 3DS in order to play it back in high school. Lo siento, Pancho. Needless to say, I played the hell out of this game back in those days. Fast forward to present time, and I'm still having a great time. But why? Why is this game so interesting and fun to play? For starters, this game looks amazing. Even to this day, and even though it's for the GBA, Samus looks great, as well as the enemies, the environment. Everything looks just phenomenal. It sells me the idea that this is an alien world. Ceres is weird, is mysterious, is just so alien, but at the same time, it feels believable. Like, this could be an actual planet out there in the universe. Or at least I think it could. Another factor that helps create that atmosphere is the music. It sounds amazing. These are, al menos eso creo, remixes of the original soundtrack from 1986. They managed to bring those beeps and boops back into this amazing soundtrack from the adventurous Brainstar, the ominous Norfair, the mysterious Chozo Ruins, to whatever Torian is. Music is a staple of the franchise, and every single song in this game is just so good and memorable, it can stay in your minds for days. Como la salsa o la cumbia. ¿Por qué no tenemos más cumbias de Metroid? When it comes to gameplay, this is a refined Metroidvania. For those who are not very much familiar with what Metroidvanias are, it's relatively simple. You, as a player, start at the beginning very much empty-handed. You only have a few items and abilities, and with those you can only explore a small portion of the map. However, as you explore, you get more abilities that open up new paths, and slowly but surely, you'll be able to reach new areas and the world opens up more and more. What I personally like about Metroidvanias is that most of the time you have to earn those abilities, whether it's fighting a boss or solving a puzzle. And once you made it, you get to test them out immediately. And sure enough, you'll find another ability and the cycle repeats. It is in fact a simple pattern that has a lot of possibilities. It all boils down to two things: interesting upgrades and good level design. And Zero Missions is very good at it. And the controls in this game just feels great. Samus feels great to move, especially if we consider that in previous games like Super Metroid, luego hablamos de ese, felt floaty like if she was in the moon or something like that. But not in here. She feels snappy, responsive, agile. I really like the way movement is. Por otra parte, if I were to criticize an aspect of the game, that would be that it is somewhat linear. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Some linear Metroid games still have their charm and are very memorable for it, like Metroid Fusion. And I don't think Zero Missions is any different. It can be a bit annoying to deal with the linearity of the game in multiple playthroughs, but at the same time you can sequence break to the point that you can ignore the intended path and do whatever hell you want. So I don't think it's that bad. No me importa lo que diga el juego, yo me quiero ir aquí, punto. When it comes to the story, on the surface, it might seem that it doesn't have much of a plot or a narrative, at least in the traditional sense. But what I like about Metroidvanias in general, the story is just vague enough so that you, the player, can put the pieces together with what the game can provide. In a certain ways, it's open to interpretation. So, this is what I gathered. Samus goes ahead and enters the planet's surface in order to complete the mission. Along the way, she encounters many items and relics left behind by the Chozo. Intentional or not, it helps Samus throughout her journey. As she dwells deeper into the planet, she encounters Kraid, one of the space pirate generals. She defeats him, but her actions have not gone unnoticed, for Ridley, another of the space pirate generals, y un enorme y persistente dolor de cabeza, and Mother Brain, an artificial intelligence created by the Choso that betrayed its creators, are observing her moves. She encounters Ridley. Little does she know that in the future we will see more of this dragon. Entering Torian, she finds herself in the mechanical belly of the beast that is the lair of Mother Brain. In there, Samus encounters the Metroid, a dangerous creature that latch onto their prey, absorbing their lives, leaving nothing behind but an empty husk. The only way to properly kill a Metroid is by freezing them, for cold is their weakness, and Mother Brain has basically an army of them. So, she ventures herself even deeper and finds Mother Brain, and finally puts an end to her. But an emergency self-destruct sequence activates, and now Samus has to get out of there fast, or else she will get caught in the explosion. So, she infiltrates, avoiding direct contact with the enemy. Along the way, she encounters Chosodia, an ancient city of the Choso that is being occupied by the space pirates. As she goes deeper in Chosodia, she finds a temple that can give her armor and weapons back. Was it for her, or for another Choso warrior? It does not matter. Samus takes on the test ahead. Succeeding, she got rewarded not only with a power suit back, but other upgrades as well. Now fully armed, she storms the mothership, defeats a robot version of Ridley, and finally, she's able to escape from Ceres.
Thank you so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoy it. Tell me in the comments what do you think about Zero Missions. And see you the next time.
Chayote!